Hey, how's it going? Pyro, I see your message. Thanks for tuning in. And yes, indeed, I am slightly late. Just a little bit. What's on the docket today? The Spider Exarch. That's the plan. I get this gal table ready. And look at that. We'll have a squad of 5. A very snazzy looking warp spiders. Well, let us begin. Okay, let's see. Is the black on my palette alive from yesterday? Seems like it. Seems like it, though. I think that is... I don't know what that is. Dry paint? Or maybe just debris from filing the model and not cleaning it properly? What is this? What is this? Oh god. This is how we break models live on stream. What is... I should just ignore it. I just paint it black and pretend like it's not there. Okay. That is what I'll do. Just making dinner, Pyro. Oh, what's on the menu? What's on the menu? Big sad day for anime pirate fans. 9 anime is officially down. Oh, for good this time. Hope the stream cheers up. Oh, well, that is a bummer for the anime fans out there. I can't really speak to that website. Never really used it before. Most of my anime watching is done on Netflix. A bit of a normie, I know, but I can appreciate the loss of a trusted resource. Pasta with a sunny side egg on the side, eh? Or sunny side up egg. Yeah, I'm definitely more of a undercooked egg. Undercooked yolk egg eater. I don't like hard boiled. It's kind of gross. Kind of grosses me out a bit. Well, let me turn off OBS Studio mode here. Hey, Kit Bash, just excuse me, just saw your message in chat there. Good to see ya. Thanks for tuning in. You're saying sup, made us stream finally. Ah, happy to hear that. But just about to head to bed. Work early. How have you been? Hope all's well. Been keeping track of it on Instagram. Also hope all well in chat. Oh, what a kind message, Kit Bash. Very much appreciated. Yeah, everything is going well. Can't complain. Staying true to the diet I've been on. Well, I don't want to call it a diet, just more of a exercise regimen. Trying to get on that fitness tip, you know. But yeah, everything is going pretty cool. I also discovered I can repost models I've already painted on Instagram. I don't have to paint things all the time and post only what's new. So that's definitely make things easier. Oh yeah, I can just repost old stuff I've done. How about that? Get a touch more water for this game color black. So I did a little bit of the layering of the light green on at the end of last night's stream. And I think it's made quite a difference already for those green blocks on the armor here. Actually, I wonder if I should have taken my own advice and worked on this inside out before doing the edges of the jump pack. Maybe do those inner blocks of color. Really scraping the bottom of the barrel here for my with regards to the paint on my palette. I'm just desperately trying to rejuvenate the paint that's there, but seems I can only get so much Though I don't think this consistency is terrible. Welcome, Alfarius. Here and late. Better late than never. Also, I was late, so I won't judge you harshly. Did someone say Alpha Legion? This guy was waiting. He was waiting to make a dynamic entry. 100%. I wonder what color we should do the swords here, or the forearm blades. I believe I did the Phoenix Lords white, which I would like to leave kind of special because it is a Phoenix Lord weapon variant, right? So if you guys have suggestions, I'm all ears. Oh god, maybe I should have done this before the white helmet. Hit Bash says, have an amazing stream. If I don't go now, you'll never go to sleep. Keep up hobbying. You have a good night, Kit Bash. And thanks for the well wishes with regards to our hobby endeavors. Right back at you. Some game color off-white, a bit of glazing medium, and dark sea gray, once I can find it. There we go. build up the helmet a little bit more with some off-white. This is fairly thin, so it's not... it's going to take multiple coats, actually, but... I think the more subtle approach is probably better for the squad leader. And this time when I apply the Coolio Green Shade Wash, I'll dilute it a little bit with some either glazing medium or Lamian medium. And that should lessen the potency considerably. You're painting some infiltrators, Alfarius. Well, infiltrators are very good. It's the kind of unit that you basically put down and then you say, oh, you don't get to use your deep strike. Sorry, not sorry. Some people might even say they're too good. And I'm happy they're good, in a sense. Like, I wouldn't wish the fate of Reavers upon any unit, right? But, I don't know, 12-inch deep strike denial? Like, a 12-inch deep strike denial bubble is really good back when the table was even 6x4, right? And now with the reduced space, it kind of turns into that scenario I mentioned earlier, where it's like, oh, you just don't get to use your deep strike, sorry. These infiltrators are behind an obscuring building, and you can't shoot at them, and you can't deep strike around them either, so just walk towards me instead. Whereas on the 6x4 table, you usually did have space to deep strike, but it essentially meant you couldn't charge them, right? You're too far away to charge. You can come down, blast, but you're not getting onto that objective. Which already seems like pretty good value. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I crazy? You know what? Before I put down the wash, I'm gonna have to do the middle areas because of those mandibles. Gotta hit those mandibles. Helix Gauntlet Gober. Oh, you went with the Helix Gauntlet Altharius? What a huge mistake. You should have gone with the Communications Array. Or whatever that upgrade is called. The Comms Array is clearly the better option. What is this? It's like a brush fiber? Get out of here. How annoying. They seem fun in Kill Team 2. Oh, the infiltrators? Oh, that possibly. You know what? A new version of Kill Team is something that is intriguing to me. Welcome, Goblin. Just saw your message. You're saying, perfect time for a stream. I just started working on my Gundam Age 2 Dark Hand. I do not know what that means, but I like the way it sounds. I assume it's a type of mark. A type of build of mobile suit. Okay, do I have any Lamian medium? That's the question. Doesn't look like it. Well, I do. Technically. I have some technical Lamian medium. Okay, so I'll water down some of this Colia green to my palette, and yeah, now it's looking... And now it's behaving and going on at an intensity that I much prefer. Definitely a better approach to preserve the off-white. Oh, it'll make it easier to build up at least. Alright, we'll let that chill for a bit. How's it going, Francois? Good to see you. Okay, so while that dries, let's see if we can get some reds down. We're gonna need some red paint first. The old corn red. Corn red, where are you? Where art thou? Perhaps I have already put it aside. And we're looking for, I guess... No, we already got some black on the palette, so we should be good. Okay, extra thick corn red coming at you. Alfarius says, what the 40K? Any information on the new edition, so I don't have to watch a half-hour long explanation? That's exactly the reason why I know nothing about Kill Team as well. I just haven't made the time to look into what the short and dirty of it is. I actually, even if I did look it up, I'm not sure what the differences would be between 2nd edition and this new 3rd edition. So to be honest, I couldn't really identify for you the key features from one to the other. I do like the idea of Kill Team, of a more granular game system in theory compared to 40K. Some of the narrative gripes I have with 40K's mechanics, some of it I feel probably can't be avoided just because of how much the game has to accommodate for. And in that sense, I do like the idea of Kill Team. I also think my style of hobbying is more conducive to Kill Team, you know, putting a lot of attention, taking my time, that sort of thing. So I do like the idea of Kill Team. I definitely want to try and get a few games in of the new edition at least. From what I recall in 2nd edition, I was kind of grooving with it, and if I recall correctly, I think I started to get disheartened a little bit because the generic kill teams were just so... They were just like clearly a rung below in terms of how they were designed compared to the specialist bespoke kill team kits you can get, like the Commando Orcs that came out with the 2nd edition, where we have so many different types of specialists and medics and communications guys, and then you play your Firekeeper's Intercessor kill team, and you just had a group of like 5 guys who are all the same, which is less fun in a game like Kill Team. But maybe if you could have a mixed kill team, like Deathwatch style, that would be pretty rad. Now you have an Intercessor, an Assault Intercessor with some different weapon options. Hellblaster and Furnace Guy, that could be something. But I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me. Maybe chat could tell me if that's something you can do in Kill Team 3.0. I love the idea of a kill team with different aspect warriors, like a Phoenix Force-esque kill team. That's very cool. Jeez, this webbing is... It's the new trim, that's what that is. Oh, God. Francois has finished magnetizing the Night Castigator. Well done. I must feel good to have a knight with like pretty heavy duty magnets where you can really like snap those war gear options on and off. That's probably satisfying. Okay, Goblin is saying it's mostly a revision of 2nd edition Kill Team. Space Marine Heroes introduced a mixed kill team for Marines. Nice! Isn't at what the 40k? Isn't that just a Blade of Cain? The mixed aspect warriors kill team. Maybe. Clearly, I'm very much out of the loop on on kill team. But I'll probably, if I enjoy the games, the trial games I'll play of the new edition, I'll probably buy the rulebook and see where that leads. Maybe it turns out that Kill Team is an incredibly satisfying thematic game to play, and maybe that would lead to thematic battle reports on a Kill Team more granular scale. That could be cool. I like that idea. I think the thematic battle report format lends itself to that a bit better than the 2,000 points size of games. But no one runs it because it's a pain in the ass to find. Since Deathwatch is dead, I'll definitely convert some of mine into a kill team. No war gear options on Castigator, just magnetized at waste for transport storage. Oh, okay, I got you. For storage and transporties. Makes the sense, Francois. Seems smart. Alright, let's continue painting these reds. Oh shoot, I said I would give this those metal components on her mask a base coat before washing the helmet, but I forgot. Oh well. You gotta go into some actual non-fun things, Alfarius? Well, I wish you a good evening. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, jeez. Not the area I want to hit at all. Oh, man. That's a little bit of an annoying blemish. Just saw your message, Francois. You've been thinking about Blood Angels. 3 Bale Predators, 2 Gladiator Reapers. That's a lot of DAC already. 2 Ballistus Dreads for range support. 6 Bullstorm Aggressors with Biologist and a Land Raider Redeemer. Yeah, it's already a problem unit on its own. 2 problem units, really, that work well together. And 20 Infiltrators. Screen out your backline, and you just push forward with Mephiston. And attack a Marine for 2k. It is interesting. That's not bad for like a red rampage kind of list. Pretty good. It sounds like it has some legs, that's for sure. Well, before I get lost in the process of building up layers, I probably should get all the base colors applied. It is probably the right call. Now, I've been dabbling with the idea of creating of taking Yvraine and putting her into a role like Nick Fury for the Phoenix Force and building her a little bodyguard unit using a Corsair's Void Scarred squad as the data sheet, but realizing the individuals in that unit using different forces that belong to the Eldar alliance, I suppose you could say. So between Dark Eldar, Craft Worlds, maybe even Harlequins, that could be cool too, right? Because there's a Psyker in the squad. There was definitely a witch, a few witch models. There's like a ranger rifle model, and that kind of creates a wholesome sort of bodyguard unit for your Vrain, right? Really epitomizing like the theme of unity or unification between the Unid and all that, the Yanari. I think it would be pretty cool. Okay, let's get some metal colors down. There's a little bottle cap from last time. You figure it's enough DACA, enough armor, enough area denial to really mess up the current mass infantry meta? Yep, I I would agree. It seems pretty potent. This is vehicle heavy, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it'll be a real headache for particular armies. Think I'm gonna end up making her Baraka blades pink, probably. That Doomfire magenta would probably look pretty good. Help tie things into the Bieltan army scheme anyways. Francois says, I was thinking about the Eldar bit 2, Warlock, Mug and Wrath, 30 Dark Reapers, 30 Break the Blades, Guardians, and a Fire Prism for 2k. The Fire Prism is very reliable. It is a luxury type of unit to have in your codex. Kind of like the Gladiator Lancer, these like luxury picks that are super reliable. I'm using some of this off light. Oh man, it is dying. Not the smoothest of blends, but I think it's adequate. I got some tubes back here. I'll add some nice variety to the scheme. That's cool. I think they'll look real good with the Doomfire Magenta. The Reaper's anti-infantry 2 and sustain 2. Oh, that's that's gross. Isn't it like 20 shots? Oh god. Might be more. I can't remember. Last time I looked at the Reaper was in the index, I think. Seems my Metal Gear comment went to the wind. Solid plan, like a snake, you strike with your fangs with hard metal. I see. I see your comment. Unless there's a different one. I have a thematic list build in mind for this week's video, and I think there'll be a good Metal Gear meme to insert in the front meme opener segment. Oh god, this seems loose. Yep, there it is. Well, that happened. Looks like the brake was clean, which is cool. Okay, yeah, look. I still have the socket. Socket's still intact, so it's all good, guys. Don't fret. We can rebuild her. Let's get some Nuln Oil on the metal areas. Gotta kind of tone those down a little bit. And at least bring out the details on the face. Oh, definitely missed one of these phalanges. We have the technology. Yes, Pyro. We have the technology. We have that Gorilla Glue. Wonder if I can dilute the... Maybe I should try diluting the Doomfire Magenta on the Exarch here. It's a bit late to be experimenting with its application. Probably should have done that on the first one or the second. But maybe it'll have a more subtle, a superior effect, maybe. Allow a bit more of the underlying gradient to show through. You know, in theory, I like how that sounds. Francois says rerolls advance and gains assault on all weapons when it does. That is the Bale Predator? That's pretty awesome, actually. A reliable advance with built-in assault. Useful is roll up and torch him. Or blast him. If it has warrior options for both, or if it's... Well, it's probably two separate units now, right? Like the Annihilator and the Destructor. Yeah, the Bale Preds. Perfect. Yeah, new Blood Angels look pretty good. I mean, not the models. Of course not. But the rules seem, from what I hear, pretty good. Your Blood Angels list is Gladius, so it's Red Ultramarines. Oh my god, Francois. Oh my god, I like it so much less now. Zoom Zoom, jumpy dudes, not impressed as a Deathwing player. Seth was right, hard to do a bad ab force now. Or play a devastation of ball with a friend. Glad you like the ceramic white blades I suggested. Yeah, I like them a lot on the Phoenix Lord, the Spectral Spinner Prime. I thought they were a great suggestion. On the Exarch, I guess I could do the same. I might, I'm thinking of tinting them pink, maybe, to better fit in with the Bealtan scheme a little bit more, but looking at them in white seems, I don't know, I do like the balance of color already. And I do want to bump up the red quite a bit on this model. So maybe white is better. I mean, white and green is actually probably better for Bealtan, all things considered. So you know what? I've convinced myself. Good talk, chat. Good talk. It may benefit from a Coolio green shade wash, though. And Toxic Mist on the palette is, of course, dead. All these chalky pigments, they just can't last. They have no stamina. You could do a Power Glow glaze effect at the base of the blade to... I can't read that because YouTube is lame. What is this? Look at this. What am I supposed to do? I can't read it at all. Is there a thing I can do here? Oh, no. I don't think so. Oh, wait, is that what that is? There we go! Fuck yeah, I solved it. Mystery solved. It only took 1.5 streams, guys. We figured it out. So let me try that again. Francois says you could do a Power Glow glaze effect at the base of the blade to tie it in more. Okay, yeah, that's an idea worth exploring, I think. Great minds think alike, Pyro. I would choose a red or a green that already on the model. Okay. Toxic Mist. I added a little bit of the glazing medium to this, which is certainly making it more translucent, but I think it'll have a smoother finish. You wouldn't go strong enough to create an OSL on the model. I'm thinking like a single LED in the hilt, just enough light, just enough light to reflect only on the blade. Okay, yep, I like that. The heavy OSL, well, heavy for my standards, on the Spectral Spinner Prime was certainly a one-off. That's not something I plan to do on every model. That's it's too much. Sometimes I like to, just try something to see if I can, achieve it. Kind of like the Tyrannofex conversion for the High Fleet Gengar. It's like a challenge of sorts. Enough OSL, or just enough? Well, let's I guess let's try it out. Maybe I should glue that back in. Kind of annoying to not have it connected, and attached. It's like a triangle socket. How is it attached? Yeah, this is going to be a repair for off stream, probably. Unfortunately. A repair off stream? You want it live, eh? Well, then I have to go and get the glue. We'll see. Maybe. Should nature call midstream, I go grab that glue. Getting a little too much runoff here. Let's scoop that out. Man, there's a bit of runoff I collected on this tube as well. I don't know if I can clean it up without nicking the other one. That's an adequate cleanup job, I think. Okay, we'll give that a minute to dry, and then in the meantime, I think we put the Doomfire down. I'll try mixing this half and half with contrast medium. Oh, you know what? This one's not ready. How are we for time? Coming up on the old 9 p.m. I'll probably go for about 30 more minutes or so. That's a pretty potent white. think that's a bit more translucent than normal. Okay, let's see how it looks. Yeah, so this is still way more potent than what I would like for the blades. So I'm gonna experiment a little bit and dilute this considerably with more contrast medium. We'll see how it goes. We're doing it live. A little bit of a experimentation. Sound off to see if anyone is alive. Well, I am alive. And the microphone is not muted. All right. Let's see how it looks. Well, it's certainly pink. Might have to add some more off-white. Just wet blend this into a transition. That might be the right move, I think. Or at least yield a better result. Okay, I'll get some glazing medium and some off-white. Let's see if we can dial this back a bit. Well, I don't love it. I think it has been ruined. But listen, sometimes you have to try it out. Sometimes you gotta try it out to know if it'll work. What does Gandalf say? No journey is without peril, right? I really dig the Doomfire Magenta for the spinnerets? No. For the Warp Spider Death Spinners. I think it looks real good against the black weapon casing. But against the white blades, maybe I have to sleep on it and reevaluate. Okay, we'll pull from there because it's a little bit overloaded. I'm gonna pull the paint out of there. It's a bit overloaded. Okay, well, table ready, yes, but boy, do I hate what I've done to these blades. I still got some dark sea gray and lots of off-white on the palette, so I'm gonna just create a glaze, and eventually, with enough layers, it should be remedied. I'm hoping if the layers are thin enough, it's not going to drown out too much detail. Yeah. Like, I don't hate this side. This will take some work to remedy and figure out how it should be handled. Yeah, maybe you just want that brighter magenta towards that back stem. Let's see. That's the way. I do think they still need a wash to bring out some of the hard surface details, but probably won't do that on stream. And I do have a Carlberg wash here. That could be interesting. Yeah, it's now we're getting a nice red tone. I wonder if I need to use a different paint for this kind of effect. I have some model color magenta fluorescent, which I've had forever. I rarely ever use it. But maybe this is a good opportunity for such a color. Oh, it is bright. This is like an electric pink. Okay, so it goes over the white. It's fairly translucent, which is interesting. And I think it might actually serve as a decent blend color between the white and Doomfire Contrast. Might be onto something. Hold on to your butts. Okay, I'm going to step away for like 2 minutes, use the washroom, and grab that glue. I'll be RB. Fear not, I have returned. Okay, I grabbed the glue to attach that death spinner back on there, but first maybe while my toxic mist paint is alive, because the wet palette can never succeeds to keep it alive to the next stream, I'll try and brighten these glowing green elements a little bit. There's the center there, and these areas are honestly all right. I'll just glaze a little bit. Just glazing. Just over top, a thin layer, not going towards the edges. It's got to look like there's energy flowing through there. Cool. And for the eye holes, it's a little tricky. Hopefully I don't bungle it up. Decent. It's an okay eye. Well, not perfect, but... it should suffice. Okay, so let's close the palette. And see what we're working with here. So it broke off. It's like a triangle socket, something like this. Yeah, that looks correct. And kind of feels snug-ish. Yeah, that looks probably how it how she did when we started the stream. Okay. All right. We will give it a whirl. Just a dab of glue. And I should keep an old knife blade around to slip under her foot here and apply glue easily, but I don't have any on hand. I don't want to waste my new blade either. Cool. Yeah, look at it. She's back. Okay, a little earlier than usual, but I'm going to wrap up the stream. Pretty quiet stream anyways, nothing much going on GW-wise. I think there's a preview or something. Some sort of kind of preview.
For that, you have to turn off airplane mode.
Oh, Jesus. My phone's going crazy. Oh, shit! We lost our camera. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I use my cellular device as my capture device, and so, yeah, that's what that was. Yeah, looking at Warhammer Community, it's there's a preview in 23 hours, so I guess I could stream tomorrow a little bit, and you could have like a live watch or something. That could be interdusting. Probably worth doing. Nova open, probably see some cool miniatures. Alright, cool. I'm going to snap a photo of this for the thumbnail. And I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Thanks to everyone who tuned in, stopped by, shared in the hobby camaraderie, and liked and chatted and all that good stuff. And with that, I bid you all happy hobbying.